Okay, we do have a Sun News flash right now. Manitoba's premier has just unveiled his fiscal plan for the province. The NDP government tabling its budget just moments ago. Nicole Dube joins us now live on the line with details that I'm sure taxpayers are bracing themselves to hear today.
Oh, Karen, Manitobans better brace themselves for what is hands down the heftiest tax increase in 26 years. The NDP government is raising the provincial sales tax by 1% from 7% to 8% effective July 1st. And get this, they're doing that by changing the law that would require a referendum of Manitobans to approve it. So instead, the NDP is going to introduce new legislation this week to change the rules and approve the PST hike, which they plan to implement for at least the next 10 years. So this change will essentially cost the average Manitoba household an extra $25 per month, basically an extra $300 per year. The total overall provincial tax increase in budget 2013 is $225 million. And this is in addition to the $182 million that were increased in the last budget, in budget 2012. Now, it's estimated that after this year, 1% PST hike will raise about $278 million annually for the NDP government. And this is the same government, I remind you, that promised it would balance the books by 2015 without raising taxes. Both those promises have now been broken. Obviously, taxes are going up, and we know the province will not be able to balance the books until at least the 2016-2017 fiscal year. Finance Minister Stan Struthers today says that the 10-year PST increase is needed in the face of global uncertainty and repeated flooding that the province has been dealing with. Struthers also says that $100 million of the PST revenue is going directly to flood mitigation efforts. And get this, despite all the added revenue the PST will bring, Budget 2013 doesn't even take a dent out of the province's $500 million deficit, Karen.
Wow, this is shocking news. And what I took out of that mostly was not only the fact that it's going to cost Manitobans $300 more a year, that the provincial sales tax, as you say, is up 1%, but the fact that they're ditching this plan for a referendum so that nobody can approve or reject this plan, that's going to be a tough pill for Manitobans and for the opposition to swallow.
Yeah, that's right. Instead of taking this to a vote and letting Manitoba decide if they want this, no, they're just going to change the legislation, introduce new legislation, and put their hand out and ask for money.
That is remarkable. I'm sure you're going to be getting a great deal of angry reaction. I can almost hear the Canadian Taxpayers Federation pulling their hair out over this one. Nicole, thank you for bringing us that update.
Thank you, Karen.
Pretty shocking one out of Manitoba.